So once you've shaped your content in Contensis, once you've defined your basic content types, what you'll probably find that you'll start to do is look to create sort of landing pages or marketing pages that bring together that content. We sometimes call these content assemblies, and one of the ways that you can assemble content together is with a composer field. So we've had the composer field since Contensis 9, and we haven't really updated the way that you interact with the composer field for some time. So in Contensis 14, we've given the composer field a bit of love and a bit of an update, and I'm just going to take you through some of the changes that have come to the composer field in this release. So I'm going to start by looking at a landing page template, and we'll look at the kind of get started landing page, and got this kids landing page. And as you can see, I've got a simple title field and a composer field. So a composer field contains a mixture of content of different types brought together, composed together to produce an area of content. As you can see, we've got a hero image, sort of an entry picker, which is a carousel that's going to display a series of characters, a carousel that's going to display help with your homework, and maybe a carousel item or a series of items for different quizzes that you could do. So this is great. So now you can reorder these fields by using drag and drop. Previously you used to have to use the arrow keys to change this ordering, so we've brought drag and drop support. You can now add a new field by clicking the plus icon between the fields. So if you wanted a new hero image in between, you could just click on hero and it would add a new hero field, and then you could insert a new image, or you could drag and drop a new image to upload it. You can obviously remove the field. If you wanted to duplicate an existing field and just make some small amends, you can now click on the actions column and click on duplicate, and that creates an exact copy of what you previously had. So it makes it easier if you've got a code snippet or a block of text that's similar that you want to make some minor amends to. You can now do that. So I'll remove that one. We've also added the ability to collapse all the fields within a composer. And you can sometimes find when you're building these large composer fields that might contain components that they take up a lot of scrollable space, and sometimes you just need a quick snapshot or overview of what you're looking at. So you can now change the view to switch to a summary view, and now you can see the type of field, the field icon indicator, and just a summary of text of what information might meet behind this carousel. So just gives you a different way of slimming down the content on screen to see what you're going to edit. So those are some changes to the composer field. So the ability to add a field between existing blocks, the ability to drag and drop, the ability to duplicate fields, and the ability to change the view as well. You'll also notice that we've introduced the ability to collapse individual fields as well. So blocks has got 3 others. Time for quiz can be collapsed, so you can individually reduce the amount of scrollable space being used up on screen. So hopefully you're going to enjoy some of those composer updates, making composers easier to use for any long form content or landing page that you're creating.